Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Endless Space 2. I gotta say, I'm not 100% sure what happened during the last episode. Look at our ridiculous influence while we're here. I'm not 100% sure what happened during the last episode. I got kind of sick over the weekend and I was feeling a little delirious yesterday. So of course I chose that as a day to record like 7 hours worth of stuff, which, if you watched the Prey episode that came out today, explains a little bit of that. And I don't remember anything about the last recording session, so... No, I do. I remember this. I remember this being incredibly annoying. So probably, what are we, like 9 turns on that truce or something? Alright, when this truce flips back to Cold War, we need to have enough influence on hand to be certain that we will be able to buy out a couple of systems. Zubin's got to go, we'll have Gem, we might even have Beerus in Sing's influence by then. Maybe Alioth? I haven't been paying attention too much to the speed of growth from Genmos, but I think it's pretty good. Yeah, we might be able to buy as many as 4 systems off the Cravers when that truce flips over. We're still pushing over here. You know, Sing will get there. It always gets there. And then we gotta figure out how we're gonna get some more systems under our control. Yeah, they got us here. That's a real shame. I feel like that's been happening a lot. A lot of players bossing us around. So yeah, we're not going to get a particularly fast victory here. In fact, it's probably going to be slower than pace, even though we've won conquest victories pretty quickly before. And I'll be honest with you, part of it is, it's definitely not just the strategy. Some of it is me. Some of it is these Cravers. I think that this is worth continuing to fiddle with. I think we'll do one more game trying to push this strategy after this, but I'll make some changes to the Beardmen, and then after that we can people are getting a little tired of this passive influence play. So after that we'll mix it up and do something weird, something else weird that is weird in a different way. But for now, what do we need to do before we hit end turn? So we probably want to have banked like, let me think. It was like 14 or 17 or something to take this, right? And it'll probably not actually be any higher. I think it's based on the population, so it probably won't actually be any higher in 9 turns, because I bet this system is population capped. 23 people on 3 planets. So, reasonably, we might need like 50 to 70-ish, if we were thinking about maybe being able to buy 4 systems. Which we are not going to get to. So probably, where I'm going with this is probably we should not spend any influence at all on anything until we have this situation sorted out. So let's hold all that. Also, we need to figure out what's up here. I mean, we're working on improving our influence output. All we need to do is push them back a little bit. Actually, can we ask her to just not convert us?
Is there a problem?
Real mad. She always got such a sour face. I'm starting to think she doesn't care for me. Alright, let's try this. Let's see if they will stop. I'm guessing that they will choose not to.
Do not press us too far.
Culture is an idea, not something tangible. How do you expect us to suddenly stop being amazing? That's, listen, I could be mad about this if I hadn't said that exact thing, right? To another person recently. So I think we're going to... yeah, we're just gonna pump up the culture output of Canis. It will push back, but its pushback is gonna be a little weaker than we would like. Well, we're working on it. And it looks like everywhere else we're doing what we can. Working on climate engineering now, right, for terraforming. Okay. What's my research queue look like? Ah, yes, intergalactic lectures should be pretty good for us, and... Are these the right laws? We definitely don't need this. Yeah, I think this whole religious party thing can probably be excised. We can use that for something else. Ah, the Fair Trade Bill. Note, the Fair Trade Bill does include influence in its resource buff. So even though it's a little bit more expensive than the stuff we're running now, it's probably worth it. And honestly, we could just run it over brains over bucks. Like, the research speed isn't really that important to us. And we're going to get a bunch of science out of fair trade as well, but we'll also get some... I guess, do I think that it'll be more influence than we're paying for it? It's going to cost us 422. We'll get plus 10% per empires at peace, which is like 4? which is none. Oh, because people keep cold warring me.
Happiness level
Stop.
10.
Stop doing that.
You
Stop with
disturb
that.
us. What is it?
Let's take her temperature on this. Okay, yeah, see, that's what I was thinking, was if they're going to be cool with peace, we should offer them normal peace. Okay, so now it is 5 players, so plus 50% resource output. It's definitely not a good idea to try to go for alliance, but, so yeah, plus 50% influence, definitely more than gaining 400.
I trust you no more than I would trust a clan merchant.
Alright, I would never ally with
I
you,
doubt
that's
the
just not
forerunners
going to happen.
themselves know if it is safe to trust.
Okay,
No
cool.
surprises here.
Yep, and you don't really get a choice, because I'm done negotiating with you. Okay, I think we're in an alright spot here. Maybe. You know, we are probably actually in a position to make some demands, right? Well, it looks like we can make demands on these two. The Cravers are who I'm really thinking about. We'll take a look through the menu here in a second, as soon as it is fully our turn. So what were you doing? You were just getting points that make you a good governor. Well, I guess that'll be this for now. Not really anything of value on this tier for him.
Through your actions, this universe begins to feel like a...
Still no. It was a no last time, it's a no this time. Oof. Also, it stinks in here. Okay, we don't really care about this. These people in our apartment complex. Our neighbor has a dog. And for the last couple of days, she and I'm assuming some other people in the complex that she met who also have dogs,
You have to be
they've been
pretty
hanging
uncivilized
out.
to do that.
I mean, they're threatening, but they're not going to do anything. They've been hanging out and, like, chatting under our window with all their dogs, which is, you know, whatever. But tonight, they decided they would hang out and chat and also smoke some weed. And listen, I'm not going to try to tell anybody that I'm not a square, but I'm not anti-weed. I lived with a dealer for a couple of years, and you take the roommates you can get when you're as poor as I was. But man, so I've been around some weed. I don't know what is in the stuff they are smoking, but it smells worse than, honestly, not just than any weed I've ever smelled, but it smells almost worse than anything I have ever smelled. It's really foul. That's not really relevant to you guys. I just thought I would let everybody know why I was suddenly struck by the stench in here. Can't even open the windows on that side of the building. Alright, boy. You are almost population capped. We're going to have some more terraforming tech soon. Be able to move these over to fertile worlds, which suits our population a little bit better. Right, we'd like to... Oh, no, sorry. We just need them to be temperate. That's right, it's our secondary population unit that wanted them to be fertile. So actually, the terraforming is not super important, but we can probably add population slots at least. So, what do I want to build here? We're ecstatic, and we're probably just going to be ecstatic forever, because that's the place that we are in. Honestly, maybe just convert production to resources? It would be cool to make microwave pipes, but unfortunately we have no sources of adamantium. Is anybody selling any adamantium? No, extremely not. Have we even seen, like, a planet, a system rather, with adamantium anywhere? Yeah, okay, Phytus has some. But that's it, right? Like, we have a lot of real estate. As do the Cravers. And yeah, just nothing. No, okay, Beerus has adamantium. Okay, we might be in control of Beerus before too much longer. Maybe we can trade with somebody? Let's go talk. I mean, these guys don't really like us,
Happiness
but
level 1 over affinity.
ooh, they have a ton. They're probably gonna be willing to part with some of that, right? Like, can I get? Wait, they would just give me 1 adamantium? I wonder how many times they would just give me 1 adamantium. Now let's do one big deal here. I'm trying to save up influence. So we'll give you... Shoot, I don't know, you like whatever these are? I can't even tell. Would you like the abstract idea of lost cities? Yeah, I was thinking about it. Okay, that's something. We can move on that. Oh, you know, the AI always loves these. Always loves the high-level strategics. Now, my guess is that the critical value here is not actually all of it. Yeah, see, I don't think we lost anything going down to 50. You know what? I'll just take that deal straight up. I'm not gonna try to whittle that down to the most valuable possible version of the trade. Okay, so with us having that, we get to build microwave pipes in 5 places. Who wants some microwave pipes? Genemos gets some. Ceres is not a terrible place to build them, but honestly, those are the 2 places that really matter. I guess we should do it in Canis. Are we going to be able to get this done reasonably quickly in Canis? We probably want to go ahead and get this stuff done first. The time spent to influence output ratio is pretty good on those. And then... yeah. From there, I guess it should just be places where we are producing a lot. It is another influence booster, so... Heracles can get some... I suppose I ought to finish this, since it's basically done already. And... yeah, sure. Beatrice, why not? It's looking for something to do. Alright, that'll be another nice boost of influence output.
Well, okay. That makes us feel a little better.
Yeah, right? And that deal was a little positive for them, so they'll remember that and hopefully hate me a little bit less. Which would be a nice bonus. Do I want to... oh, wow, they have a lot of stuff unexplored. The AI just does not know what is up. I mean, to be fair, they can't see the Guardians. But they could see this. Let's explore this in case it's Adamantian. Use a little bit of free Adamantian. It wasn't. It was... oh. A fancy jammer module. We have access to Orichalcix, but we don't have the mining tech, right? I think we had a system. Oh yeah, Beatrice has some. Oh wow, that's a good deposit too. Oh, sorry. It looks like that because we have a bunch of mining structures here. Okay, well that's something to think about. Also, should think about terraforming 2 versions of these planets that can hold a little bit more population. We're probably past the point where we need to be optimizing for industry or science. Okay, yeah. I think we're good. We're working as hard as we can on increasing output. So yeah, we're definitely going to have Gem within our circle of influence. Beerius is a little less certain, although, did you see how much that move was? We got like 7 turns left? Yeah, Beerius is totally possible. Outpost contested on bot. Yeah, I know. Yes, I'm aware, man. No progress being made. We're about to be decolonized. What if I press this button? Do I get my ship back? Because we're not getting this, right? It says no progress on outpost, but I bet that's because their outpost is going to finish next turn. It always displays a little bit funny. The turn where, like, food is completed, but it isn't yet an outpost. What if I just... all progress will be lost. Do I, like... okay, it's an action that takes a turn. Probably to prevent you from doing exactly the thing I'm trying to do. So Omicron is now the sovereign of these guys. Oh, that's right. We were trying to get out to Staterus. Pink destroyed all of the pirate fleets by herself. Alright, search the indicated curiosity Auriga. All the way over here. Well, I do appreciate that it has shown me some new systems.
The unfallen greet you in peace and
Wow.
harmony.
You should not be at war with so many people. Yeah, you can see Canis is starting to assert itself already. Making big progress. That'll be quick. Okay, we can make another trading company. I mean, we will. I don't know exactly where we want to do that. Heracles as a headquarters. Or even like Uyos as headquarters. That's an idea, right? Because this is all the same. It's all the same constellation. Probably not a huge deal to get this going, especially I'm not even spending dust on the trade companies I have. Alright, Jane. Yeah, I mean, this is valuable-ish. And like industry's not really our problem anymore. We are growing food a little bit slowly here, so why don't we prioritize this? We'll be building a lot of punctuated evolution centers because of the fact that it's a building that does something that doesn't require any strategics. Although in some places we actually can't. Well, we can get some of these planets fixed up. So yeah, we probably want to go to Terran here. So bring it to temperate fertile, which is definitely better for us than hot. Terraform you to desert, and in fact, why don't we prioritize the terraform? The Terran form. I guess actually our population doesn't care too much. Yeah, the Lumeris here will like it to be fertile. Yeah, alright. It'll be better for it to be fertile. So we're mostly just going to be racing through the turns here for a little while as we head toward the end of the truce, waiting for our various influence bubbles to overwhelm. We should probably spend some of our dust. What do we need to cheat an election? It's pretty low, right? Yeah, like 10k if we wanted to go super hard and we make that in less than 3 turns. So sure, we can afford to spend a little bit. Dust in science or luxury in science? What do I care more about? We don't have enough luxuries. We never have enough luxuries because we're spending a lot of Eden Blossoms. So I guess this is probably a better way to go. It's easier to turn luxuries into trade fodder as well. Alright. Or rather, luxuries already are trade fodder, whereas it's a little bit more onerous to trade science, and also I don't really want to give the other players any tech. Man, Sing is definitely the best influence-producing system I have ever had, and not by a small margin. 1.5k. We are earning new heroes at an incredible rate. Alright, lots and lots of terraforming, always and forever. So these both... Huh. Ocean's just strictly better than Boreal. I guess not if you want to stay cold, but we extremely do not. And we're kind of at a place where we don't need a lot of industry anymore, so I think I would rather these be ocean. Yeah, industry is a little bit lower priority. So yeah, I think we go to Terran on this one. Oh, you should probably actually get specialized. We can move that to the front of that queue.
You have to be pretty uncivilized to do that.
In the way, I'm not even, like, convenient for you to expand into. I don't know what these guys are so upset about. Okay, so you do get your colony ship back. That's pretty cool, actually. Let's have it go this way. I don't know, maybe we'll get lucky and we'll find something out here while we're on our way to Steteris. So we can't assimilate them. I had the ability to assimilate them, and I is one of those things I forgot I was doing. Whatever, we'll get to Steteris soon. It'll be fine. And Ceres needs directions. What are we mining here? Quadronix. Okay, yeah, mining improvements on Quadronix. Make it a lot easier for us to buy stuff, and also for us to trade stuff out of other players who really love Quadronix. You probably go to Savannah here. It's less food, but we're pretty close to our food cap. Ah, but we won't be. Right, we're going to gain population slots. So yeah, let's do the food-based terraforms over here. All right, just keep exploring, and let's get our new hero. So none of these people are on the block to be political leaders. Need a Seeker and 2 Guardians. It's hard for me to imagine I want to take Guardians. I guess Seekers aren't very good for us in this situation either, though, huh? So what do Vultures do? Vultures give us a pretty significant science boost. Yeah, honestly, your skills are not terribly relevant. Vodyani have this thing. This is pretty great. Food and dust. Yeah, I mean, that's okay. We're probably not going to get that hero at a high enough level to get that skill. These technologist skills are just, like, extremely not relevant. Alright, Varb Saint Zuian, yeah. Welcome to the team. So, I mean, this is nice. Still a small amount of influence. I guess, like, this is good, and then also... These are both kind of marginal. A lot of our systems are already pretty developed. How long are we... How far are we out from... Okay, one turn on the reassignment cooldown with you, and you're going to Janimos? Hey, look at that. I am remembering some of what happened. So yeah, we basically just want this other hero, this new hero, to go in a place where there's a reasonable population, but there's still some growing and building to do. So honestly, like... Okay, we have somebody on Ceres already. We have somebody on Canis, and it's gonna actually push their influence off of it really soon. This is good. This is probably gonna get us some systems. Kyos really doesn't have much of a population. It could use a little bit of help. Yeah, alright. Must resist urge to spend influence. We gotta keep an eye on it too, because we want to buy stuff as soon as the turn starts in case he declares war on us during that turn again. How are we doing on population? Is our population type boosted right now? It's totally not. Obviously, it should be. It's 140 extra influence per turn. Well, sorry, they're not all on temperate planets, but still, that's a lot of people. A lot of people. What are the other population types that are... Epistis are at 12? Really? That's the best we can do? Oh, Guardians are at 10. That's their second bonus, right? Yeah. So 10 extra approval on any system that has one. That's pretty cool. Boy, considering that Guardians can't be created and only exist on particular systems, you really have to expand a lot to get this Guardian Law. That is something that I would like to see, though. Like I said, we're going to do one more game like this. Hopefully we can get there. Alright, this thing's about to resolve. So actually, he'll be present for the battle at Arcab. I don't know if heroes get XP from ground invasions or not. I guess we can hope.
You're making the Sophonoty nervous. What are you up to?
Oh, now we're like friends. Oh, I see. All it took was a little minor wheeling and dealing.
The unfallen.
Still no.
Organs extended.
Absolutely not. What is going on with all the AI lately? These guys have been blockaded for a little while. They have 900 defensive manpower. Boy, we might have to just hover here for a second. Hold on, we can make some changes, right? Yeah. We got the armor tech eventually. So we can do this. I need to trade a little bit of adamantium off of the what's-it-faces, but I could do that. Let's do that for right now. So 13. If I wanted to do this, I would need 45 and also 19 more antimatter. But I mean, this is big, right? Because pirates only use infantry, as far as I'm aware. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if the Sophons will play nice.
Yeah? Why are you knocking around?
They don't have any antimatter to speak of. But, like, what if I wanted 45 adamantium? They're still cool with just giving me some. This is super weird. I don't know what is going on with them. Alright, you guys love this stuff. We know that. Hey, 50. They really had to think about that in order to tell me that no, they weren't interested.
Well,
And then like 20 quadronics? Something? Move the bar a little bit? Slightly positive. I'll take it. So it'll take me 3 more turns to generate enough antimatter. I really would like to get that hero reassigned. Let's see if anybody else
My
can hook us
friend,
up with some
tell me
antimatter.
what the families can do for you.
Alright, where are you on, like, a 1-for-1? Oh, I don't even have... Yeah, 15. How about 15? That's close. That's close. I could sweeten that deal a little bit. How would you like some of these weird artifacts? I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know what these are. But the Sophons love them, so they gotta be great, right? I mean, it stands to reason. Those guys are smart. They know what's up. Listen, this is a special deal for you. I'm telling you, these are hot commodities. I got people trying to take these off my hands all the time. No, okay, nothing. Alright. How about we go about this another way? The diplomatic demand. Here's the thing. I think you should give me 19 antimatter. And if you do that, I won't totally destroy your economy. How about that? How about we do a little bit of that thing? We can throw in another term here, even. I don't really... Free advanced or third-party terms. So it defines third-party term there. Term that may involve other empires. But what is an advanced... Is give me a tech an advanced term? I don't really like need their techs, and I don't want to make this deal something that they're not interested in giving us. So maybe I just make it easy on them here. Yeah, let's just do this. It's a real nice economy you got there. It'd be a shame if something were to happen to it.
Do what is best for the families.
All right, I did. I thought that she would be receptive to that line of reasoning. It sounds like something she would say, right? All right, maybe we're just gonna have to wait on this this antimatter. I was hoping to do the drop this turn though, so that I could have this guy bail out, and also because I want to get my dudes moving. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure that 40 tanks is even going to cut it here. I guess let's go check the market. Yeah, I didn't think so, but there's a possibility. Oh no, wait, sorry. Antimatter is what we want. Also, not enough of that. Let's probe around a little bit more.
Let us see if we can trust your words.
You only have 10, so I wouldn't be able to get it all from you. Right, what am I thinking? You're cravers. Hey, you guys.
Your hospitality is appreciated.
Right? I chose to hold the meeting in a white, completely white, entirely non-Euclidean room. I thought that would make you comfortable. Don't look at the corners. Really freak you out. I'm just going to try it. It's close enough that I can't tell if that's going to work or not. I could really use this stuff. Come on. Thinking about it. They said, no. Go swivel. Man, Sophons are a bad influence. Alright, let's try a little bit harder. We can do this. So I need this. You want this, and we both know it. You can see it, like, decrementing, even though I'm mashing the plus button. There's some weird stuff going on with the, How about this? You people like food? Do you guys eat? I'm not really sure what your deal is. We could provide some fine... We could provide some fine beardmen to you. You want 1,000 beardmen? They'll hold a gun, they'll shout drink at each other. Okay, she's not interested in beardmen. I was trying to hold off on this stuff because we can't actually mine it yet, but if this will move this deal along... See, nothing's making the bar move, which means I can't tell. Let's try some of this. All of that. Nothing's moving the bar. Looks like we're just waiting, I guess. Alright, well, I don't think it's worth keeping him attached, especially since, like I said, I don't even know if you do get manpower, or if you do get XP from ground assaults. So let's just go ahead and grab him, slap him in here, because he is providing some kind of percentage-based... Yeah, he's providing 15% extra influence. That will help. Also, putting him down right before the microwave pipes finishes is just good XP for him. So yeah, we're just gonna hang out here. We're gonna help you blockade these pirates out for a couple of turns until it is time to do the thing. The violent, horrible thing. Tsing needs to build. I should not spend my hard-earned antimatter on this, right? Yeah, we don't need that. Because, like, what am I going to use influence and dust for, really? Actually, hold on. We should probably focus on terraforming. So this is large and temperate. Not actually much of an improvement. It's more food, but we don't need more food. And that'll be the only option here as well. Here, we can go to probably ocean. But I guess we still can't make any moves on Tor, unfortunately. Well, it's something. I guess do this afterward. Man, there are a lot of Lumeris ships in my territory. It's alright. Soon, all Lumeris ships will be in my territory, because all territory will be my territory. It looks like we're probably not going to be able to get Alioth in time. Gem is certain, Beerius is probably not. And it looks like Canis will soon free itself. You know what, why don't you... Well, I guess we don't need to be in a hurry to do this. We're not population capping here yet. Hold up, do you not have a drone network? What? Please, please get a drone network online. And then, actually, this is 60 influence, or 60 industry. This probably will not actually take 3 turns off the microwave pipes, so I should let them be second in the pool. Because the influence we're producing off the microwave pipes is way more important than all of the other stuff we could be getting. Alright. I hope we're not terribly far from Stadaris here. Like, the distance isn't huge, but if there's no star lane running to it, it could be a little inconvenient. It looks to me like there's no star lane running to it. We'll take this way up, and if this way doesn't have a hook over there, then we'll have to just send a probe and free space it. Yep, you guys just chill. At least we're contributing to the siege, right? So there's not really anything for you to pick up that is relevant. Oh yeah, I was lowering your dust upkeep cost. That's how little stuff there is for him to do. Alright, we have lots and lots of terraforming to do. We're still not population capped here, so switching to a food-focused planet seems pretty reasonable. Okay, this is trading a point of industry for a point of science. That's fine. I would rather have the science, I think. Four more turns. I should probably just remember that it's on turn 110. But, I mean, at this point, you all know. You all know where that butt goes. But I'm real spacey. Unfortunately, I can't tell these ships not to ask for orders, because generally the way you do that is by putting them in guard mode. But I can't go into guard mode here because this other fleet is already in guard mode. Alright, I'm not too worried about that. That was the first notification. We got 250 influence. Cool, I guess. In 20 turns, ensure that you have the highest level of Empire approval in the galaxy. This is totally possible. That might happen. What is this? Why were there so many messages all at the same time? Oh, is it just... That was the moment when everybody decided to ask me for an alliance again? Whatever factors led one of them to ask, led all of them to ask. Okay, this is encouraging. That looks like it could be... Oh no, Stadaris is where I'm going. This is something else. This is some other quest. Okay, that's fine. Stadaris is where we're going, so we are totally going to get to Kal soon. Which means we are going to... Honestly, that probably isn't going to help that much. I got all excited there, but like... It's too far away from the Sofun stuff to really pressure the Sofun stuff. Maybe Bonnie. And any Craver stuff down here is going to get grabbed by Tsing long before it would get grabbed by Tikal, so... Whatever. Okay, so next turn, that's good. We don't have anything else to do right now, just waiting for stuff to finish, intentionally not rushing things. We could probably cool it with the public 3D printing. I guess I wanna save up blossoms though. So we're about to acquire a place where we're gonna want to do a couple of upgrades real fast. Okay, it is... I mean, it'll be the one that's marked Quest Curiosity, right? There it is. And we gotta pay some dust or something. Okay, we did it. We did it literally the instant that they were... That is some real... That sucks. That's shitty. Okay, the AI is a poor sport and is using the fact that it can react with microsecond precision to really just screw me here. Yeah, that's so annoying. Well, I mean, we'll get it, but it could have helped us take Bonnie a little faster, probably. Okay, we have the resources to do our tank upgrades. Let's do our tank upgrades. Excuse me? Red 45? This is a white 45. That's enough. That's 45. There's a rounding error somewhere. Well, okay. The Sophans are always eager to give us one adamantium. Let's take them up on the offer.
Why are you knocking around?
I don't know why there would be a fractional... I guess the cost must be fractional, because I definitely did not acquire any fractional resources. Alright, now we have very effective tanks. I don't think we have to hover here any longer. I think we can probably just do this. Oh, I'm not allowed to... The Sophans are guarding against this thing being removed. That's what they're doing here. What a bizarre play. Well, not a lot I can do about that, I guess.
We're not inviting you into the labs.
I think it's super weird that they consider that a good deal. You know what? We have full influence pressure on them. Why don't we see what we can do with that? An advanced diplomatic demand. Here's the thing. I was kind of hoping that we could ask for their for their ships. I can just tell them to give me 3 points of their population. That's pretty weird. I've not really fiddled with this system too much. So we can set what our penalty is. Reduce their influence dramatically. Ooh, can I do that to the Cravers?
What do you sound like when you scream?
Minus 35%, because this will make it faster for our systems to push influence over them. And then we'll ask for something that they're probably not going to give us, like, I don't know, 312 antimatter? Or adamantium? How about that? Wait, is adamantium... Which one's the one that I don't... Yeah, adamantium's the one I'm not mining. Yeah, let's do it.
Tell us.
Okay.
Tell us what you...
So we were able to impose an influence penalty on them, which will mean that these bubbles will move a little faster, and that might be the difference between us not getting Beerus and us getting Beerus. Canis has almost freed itself. And the moment it frees itself, by the way, just so that this is super clear, as long as we're completely within, as long as the system itself, not our influence bubble, but the actual system, I think it goes by where the star is. We are taking a penalty for being within their influence. You see that minus 87.5. So as soon as we're free of their influence, our influence output will suddenly shoot up, and we'll push even faster on them. Okay, so we finally found tree space. Let's send some probes along the routes here, and we ourselves will head this way. Just looking for systems and stuff, although the routes are not going to show us any unclaimed systems. Yeah, I don't know how to deal with this. We certainly can't threaten these guys, like, they would probably kick my ass. I would love it if they would go away. But I don't have the ability to ask them to leave, as far as I'm aware. I guess we'll just hang out here, and maybe they will leave of their own accord. We have to hope. In the meantime, we're still doing stuff. We're still making value happen. I do feel like I'm getting totally screwed on new systems all the time, constantly. Other people dropping outposts and interfering with my stuff. Oh, we have enough Mavros to get the Mavros quest. Reach the second stage of Mavros population collection. That's probably not ever going to happen. Build a medium attacker ship in a Mavros system. Search the Curiosity on Canis 2 if you're ready to sacrifice one Sophon and one Mavros population to get a boost to both of those population types. That's interesting. Mavros are known more for their use of brute force and weaponry than for their philosophy and social analysis. Strangely, they have become fascinated with introspection verging on ancestor worship. As a people, they are asking, where did we come from, and who are we? Okay, yeah. They look like Sophons. They're related somehow. Let's... What a weird quest objective.
I trust you no more.
We have a proposal, Sneaky.
Through your actions, this
We don't really need... No, we extremely don't need approval. Approval is not an issue. However, I also don't want to create a major economic crisis, and this is no penalty at all. In fact, somehow our amount of dust produced per turn went up when we did that? I thought all of our systems were at ecstatic. There shouldn't have been a gain... Huh. That's weird. Boy, what do you even have? Okay, personal militia. That's a thing. Plus influence from our people. That'll work. Let's send a probe over here just in case this isn't actually on the star lane. I'm gonna have him just come to Tikal. I guess it doesn't matter. If this is something that's not on star lane, the fastest way to get there would be to go to Oyad anyway, so... Alright, Altair... Oh, we have a trade company subsidiary to build somewhere. Probably Genemos? Actually, Genemos is good and far away from the other trade company headquarters. But I suppose, actually, a route to Genemos just goes through fewer systems than the route to Botha does. This is where we'll build this. And then we will... this is not actually a useful terraform. This is, though. Yeah, basically I'm not that worried about any terraform that doesn't give us more population space. Okay, so we now have the Intergalactic Lecture System Improvement, which costs Quadronix, but we actually, are in a place to make that happen. This would be the first place we would do that. We will consider other places later. And out here on Cuyos, oh, you still have a ton of stuff to build. Oh, and we have, yeah, we have a lot of good productive work to do here. Okay, this was not that helpful. It looks like there's no star lanes leading out of here, so just have you head that way. So the routes dramatically slow your movement speed through them when you're not friends with the Unfallen. Given the distance we're covering here with a ship that has pretty basic engines, I'm assuming that we're getting a movement speed boost rather than a penalty because we're friendly? Maybe. Who knows? Could be. Alright. I should have positioned my camera such that I could click some buttons very quickly here. Buy it. Buy it. I'm not quite on Beerus yet. So if they declare war on me this turn, we won't be able to get it for another 10 turns.
we hail your rational leadership.
Alright, so we got ourselves some new systems. We'll have Beerius soon, though.
The families will do.
She's just going to keep threatening me, and it's just going to keep getting worse and worse for her. I don't know what she's thinking. Okay, Zinnius is, in fact, not on the Starlanes, and also is totally already conquered. Well, it looks to me like we may not be able to find any place to put down with these colony ships. Alright, so out here on Viesheris, it's kind of whatever. So wait, I guess I don't need to be saving up our blossoms anymore. I should just put these places. Just finish modernizing. Alright. Especially out here on the border, I guess, modernization is important. Place is already level 3. What are their system upgrades? Food and... Oof. Food and a small amount of influence, and also terrible. Well, I do appreciate that these planets come pre-defended. Put up their, tractable armaments and whatnot. You'd probably swap these all over and then do this. I assume that this will become Edenization on its own? No, apparently I have to do that manually. Weird. Is Zubin? Yeah, Zubin is also all kinds of screwed up as far as optimization goes. So where are we at? We're at 17 now. That's just a little bit over half. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure we're going to win this game at this rate. We had a lot of things go kind of crummy for us. Genomos is actually an okay place to build this, but I think I would rather do it on Canis. Oh, Canis has a ton of stuff that needs doing. Okay, well, we definitely have way more influence than we need, so I am comfortable buying some stuff out. Don't have the resources for a body language institute, but we can do intergalactic lectures, no problem. We'll be able to do that next turn. We may as well grab this too, because we actually are going to population cap here. And I'm assuming I can only search this, like I need an actual ship. Yeah. Quest curiosities can almost never be searched from the system menu. Alright. Yeah, part of the problem is that I'm being denied the ability to grab systems that are close to enemies in most places, like Tikal and Bonnie getting stolen from us and stuff. So when we try this again, I gotta make sure we try to reach the far-flung places as early as possible. Oh, that's right. Genomos probably does need some orders. Are we, due to our new systems, are we dropping approval anywhere? Nope, everybody's real happy, except, of course, for the new systems. These are all... Okay, no, we can still gain some population space on this one. Become a forest. So we're probably, at this point, mostly saving up to buy this endless tech. +1 influence on every one of our citizens is going to be a big deal. We'll figure out some more stuff after that, but we can probably rush a couple of turns off of this. Each turn's about 10k, a little bit more. Yep, unhappy places lead to starvation. I have hit the first threshold for the conquest victory. Yep, the hive is mad.
We hail your ration.
Because of course the hive is mad. When have you ever not known the hive to be mad? Or maybe a better way to put that is, when have you ever known the hive to be anything other than mad? We've almost rested ourselves free over here, so we're going to be able to take this stuff probably fairly quickly after that happens.
The Oregons extend to him.
Another 10%. Yeah, that's something. That's helpful. And then just like some basic technology, I guess, would be good here. We can reduce the impact of that seismic activity. We can Edenize it. Terraform that to something that has a little bit more food on it right away. Because at this point, industry is really not important to us. We're just going to buy everything with influence anyway. But yeah, Canis is good. Canis was a good grab. This is the kind of thing we need to do more often. Can I make a demand on them? I cannot. Yeah, the pressure, them having one of our systems covered, is really producing a ton of counter pressure. That's alright, we'll get there. So yeah, like I said, we can just start doing this wherever it's helpful now. Probably only a turn or two off of Beerus being covered enough for me to take it. And it looks like they're not resisting, which is great. It means we're gonna have a source of adamantium soon. Also, Beerus does have a unique planet, so even more influence from that. We're being attacked by pirates at Arkhab. What? Why are they attacking me? Bunch of jerks. Alright. Lena. I guess this? She doesn't really have any relevant skills. Okay, they have forced me to force peace them.
What is your objective?
Trespassing. Oh, this will increase my pressure on the Riftborn, but we don't actually have any pressure on the Riftborn. That said, like, I have places to be, lady, so... Sorry. Alright, let's go fix that Cold War situation.
Greet you in the hopes that your goal
You guys
is
like us, right?
greater harmony.
Alright, I'm fine forcing it. Whatever. Here's the thing. You're at peace with me. That's just the case.
Your actions and words do not
See, the heart
console us.
rejoices. I surprised them a little bit, but they're not, like, mad. Savannah. Do you know what the problem with our empire is right now? We don't have enough population. Just produce an infinite amount of population. Yeah, I bet, like, next turn on this. I'm just gonna shoot a probe out in a random direction. Like, the odds that we're gonna find an unsettled system out in the middle of nowhere this close to the Unfallen are pretty low, but we gotta look at least. All of our influence growth is giving us good vision around our stuff, but their stuff might still be kind of unexplored. Oh no, that's true. We do have a place where pressure against the Riftborn matters. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad I chose the thing I chose then. Alright, let's deal with this. So here's the problem. The settler is in the fleet. I don't think it should be an issue. These guys want to be medium or short. Oh no. They have some bullet weapons for sure. Alright, let's move that settler to the distant... Oh, but I guess they're all going to be in the middle flotilla, because they have to be. So actually, this is probably fine. So the pirates can attack us. But we can't attack them, because the Sophons won't let us. That feels... crappy. Like, how did those pirate ships make it past the Sophon blockade to get out to us, even? I'll tell you how. Sophons let them through. Outrageous. Okay, what else? Like, what else do we even need here? Nothing, right? I mean, I guess there's no reason I shouldn't be producing extra resources. Also, I need to sell some of these resources. I'm a little afraid we're going to accidentally win a dust victory. Oh, no, that's right. Marketplace selling dust doesn't seem to increment your dust victory value. Well, we don't want to sell everything, but we can sell a lot of this and then use it to pump our trade companies up a little bit. I don't know what else I'm going to do with 139,000 dust. There's a version of this where we'd be done by now. So the fact that a lot of the stuff about our society is kind of like spiraling beautifully out of control, won't necessarily be this silly in future attempts. What is wrong? Oh, okay. It did fix their underpowered version of Edenization into proper Edenization. It just took a little while to do it. So let's queue up some terraforming, because we got to do that terraforming. We're getting pretty close to taking Tikal off their hands. Yeah, we're buying Virius the instant it becomes available. I don't want to get caught off guard by them declaring war on me again. We don't actually have this tech. I never bothered to get this tech. Alright, well, we'll fix that. Hold on. So Bigeli is producing 5 influence per turn from its citizens. So probably actually Sing is going to continue to be the force here. It's not worth pushing super hard on getting Virius producing influence. I don't think. That said, obviously every little bit helps. We're not too far off of being able to rush the end of Power the Endless. Only a few turns, I think. Probably like 5 turns, honestly. Yeah, let's maybe move this down to the bottom of that queue.
You're making the Sophon...
We hail your...
You dare contact...
I mean, you can go ahead and keep threatening me, but we all know that even if you declare war on me and you destroy all my fleets, you're not going to be able to do anything more than that. And honestly, it comes down to incompetence. Yeah, that's right, I'm saying it right to your terrifying robotic face. You are too dumb to invade a planet. What's up? Say something. He's not going to say anything. Alright, is there any place... I keep looking at... I know that these only terraform to Monsoon, and it's not actually an improvement. I don't know why I keep clicking. Is there anything that we want to really build here? I suppose we should get our Punctuated Evolution Foundation. It's pretty good here. Not like a super high priority, though. I mean, we're making headway, right? I need to spend 1 more point. Alright, so next turn we can pick up the Joy Initiative. Boy, he's just out of good skills, huh? Alright, well, it was bound to happen. It is not as though he has been bad. He has done some fine work for us. Alright, lots and lots of terraforming, lots of population space being freed up. We're at 352 population. We actually have the Craver max population bonus, or collection bonus. What is that again? Ah, yes, damage per depleted planet on our ships and troops. So our ships and troops are pretty okay. We probably have a couple of depleted planets now that we've taken some of their systems. Let's do... Yeah, let's do 1 more turn, because I want to see if we can take Tikal on that turn. I'm not sure if we're growing quite fast enough. This might be a 2-turn thing here. Why don't we go until we have Tikal? Okay, yeah, it was 1. 8,600? Man, your people didn't even like being part of your empire. Did that not... It didn't actually happen. Okay, there we go. We've discovered their home system at the very same moment that we made that system our home. Oh, the nearest quest. In less than 25 turns, level up 2 systems. Or possess a new ocean or monsoon planet. I don't know, man. We'll level up some systems. That'll happen, right? This place is probably not level 3. Yeah. We'll get there. Alright, we need 186 dark glitter. Where are we at on that? Actually, we're really bringing this stuff in quickly. Is there 14 that I could buy right now? I'd love to turn this on before ending the episode, just so I don't forget. It turns out, there's totally... That was not cheap. I'm worried if I don't do this before the episode ends, I will not do it at the beginning of the next one.
We have a proposal.
Alright, they despise us, but whatever. They probably learned that word from the Sophons, too. So probably... Oh, we need to get another planet. This place is about to have population cap. What are they doing out here? And then, yeah, we can grab some of this stuff, and eventually that. That'll give you some things to do for a while. I am spending influence, like, I'm definitely slowing down our rate of acquisition here, because I'm spending so much influence on systems, but we can't not. This is, like, kind of the whole thing we're doing. So maybe it is going to be a little while before we get that. Canis is rapidly headed toward Megras now. I think we're going to be in a good spot there. Hold on, we'll check our population demographics here in a second. Let's get all of our other systems set up with things to do that are actually useful. That's a savannah. I know that I cannot improve it any further from there. I guess we're kind of past actually useful. Oh, we are picking out antimatter here. This place should have mining improvements. I don't know what I'm thinking, having not finished those yet. Okay, these are steps. No, it's steps worlds that I don't have the ability to improve, right? Is it... Hold on, is it also Savannah? Yeah, Savannah also cannot gain any population space. So then what do we want to do here? It's probably just make resources, especially since we're, like, pretty far off of getting another tech type. Like, we're not going to get any more planetary improvements anytime soon. Deki is only producing 120 influence per turn, so I probably don't want to blow a body language institute here. We should save that influence for, or that antimatter for some place where it will be a little bit more effective. Okay, Essa has a lot of, like, really basic stuff to build still. Also, I guess we should probably keep expanding our potential population space here. Okay, those are both steps worlds. I guess maybe I should... I don't know how terraforming works exactly. If I took these to be monsoons, could I then, from there, terraform them into something else? I don't know. Probably somebody who knows something will tell me in the comments, and if not, I'll look it up before the next episode, provided I remember to do that, chances of which are low but non-zero. Oh, there's still... I haven't even built the National Museum here. Prioritize that. Then probably get the population space first. Okay, Zubin is the last one that needs stuff. Zubin could definitely stand to be terraformed a little bit. I'm sure there's a handy chart of what can be terraformed into what that I could avail myself of. Actually, given how slowly these are going, we can spend 1.2. This will help quite a bit because it's an extra 60 industry. All right, so you guys are just hanging out there again, hoping, waiting, and for that opportunity. Oh, hey, a new player. Have we met Dark Blue? We have not. Who would they be? We haven't met the... No, we met Horatio. Oh, that's right. We met Horatio because he's part of their alliance. So the normal United Empire and then the Vodiani are the ones we have not yet met. Probably it'll be kind of hard to get along with the Vodiani because that's just sort of who they are. I guess it doesn't really matter. They're so far away. Alright, well, I think we're making good progress here. So what do I want to do with you? I guess I want to try to go this way. Get out of this area then. Around the center of the galaxy. We'll head down this star lane. That'll give us time to regenerate our probes, and then we'll just kind of like scattershot them all over and see if we can find something worthwhile. Looks like Alioth is only maybe a turn or two out, and the Cravers are not willing to declare war on us. Tikal will lose its weird little holdover influence bubble, I'm sure, when I load the game, so that's good, but we're pretty far off of being able to take anything else in this direction. We're getting really close on these. and we are currently at 19 systems. So we are gaining them quickly, but I guess that's going to come to an end here pretty soon as we finish grabbing this cluster. Well, you know, it's going all right. Anyway, that's going to be the end of it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time. I'm a little concerned about the amount of time we have left. And AI might actually legitimately challenge us for victory on this one. But we'll figure it out, and then we'll come back with an even better plan for next game. And we'll see you then.